Hi everybody, welcome back. So today is going to be like a really simple tutorial. It's actually raining outside, so I have artificial light going, especially because everybody's saying that, like, I don't know, the lighting is really bad and it's making my eyes red, and so I'm trying to fix that up for you guys. And if you can see, this is still my room, it's just a different background. This is my headboard, so I just kind of moved the cameras to a different spot. And yeah, so today's tutorial is something super simple but really cute. I'm gonna be doing a rainbow. There have been like a lot of requests for rainbows, and there was a request for a sponge rainbow, and I tried it. Didn't really turn out as nicely as I'd hoped, so I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna do kind of like, not a French tip, it's gonna be a rainbow tip. So we can get started. So what I'm gonna be using is, first of all, as you can see, put on my base coat, nice and shiny. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply my sheer petal, just because I want like a creamy color underneath when I'm doing the rainbow tip. So I'm just gonna apply one layer of this. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so now I have one layer down, and basically all it did was it just made my nails look ever so slightly creamy. So I'm actually gonna start doing this from now on if I want something on a nude nail, just because it kind of looks nicer than just the plain color of my nail. It makes it milkier. So yeah, that's a good option if you're gonna do a design that's just on the tip, or a design that doesn't cover the entire nail. Okay, so here goes. So I'm gonna use a bunch of stripers, and because I don't have an orange striper, I'm gonna use for my orange, I'm just going to use an orange polish and a thin brush. So if you don't have stripers, you can do what I'm going to be doing with the orange color, which is just putting some paint, some nail polish on a surface and using your brush to make the lines. So I'm going to kind of make this angular, and if you want, you can do a line straight across for your colors. I'm just going to do it kind of on an angle, because as you can see, I have rounded nails, so I'm going to make it kind of go around with the shape of my nail. Okay, so here goes. So I'm just going to make like a red line on the very tip, going all around, and I totally dripped nail polish all over my table. Let's just ignore that. I'll clean it up afterwards. So, just a red line on the very tip, kind of making it go off the side. There you go. So I have like a red line. It kind of looks like a smile right now. Now for the orange, I'm just going to put it on my paint palette. And use my brush to make the orange line. So take a little orange. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right underneath the red. And try to make these lines as thin as you can. So there, I have an orange right underneath my red. And now we're going to move on to yellow. And we're just going to do the same thing with all the colors, and then we're going to do that to all our nails. So the good thing about putting on the sheer petal before this is that colors like yellow don't always turn up on your base, on just the clear nail. So if you want, you could do a white underneath, or you could do a sheer petal like I did, and it'll just make the color pop more. So you're just going to do this right underneath the orange. And with the yellow, you might just want to do like a double coat just so that it pops more. Here we go. So we have red, orange, yellow, green, the next color in the rainbow. And again, I'm just using stripers for the rest of these because I actually have nail polish stripers in those colors. And be sure you're going to the end of your nail. Here we go, green, blue, and then purple. There we go. Here's what it looks like. So I'm just going to do this to the rest of my nails, and on this finger right here, on this finger, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do a straight line. So if you have square nails instead of pointed nails like mine, you can actually do what I'm going to do on this nail, and then on these two, I'm just going to, I can't even count. On these three, I'm going to do what I did on my thumb. So on this nail, just, I'm not going to explain it, just watch, I'm just going to do straight lines across, okay? you go. So that's what it looks like when it's just straight across. Okay, so that's the difference. This is straight across and this is kind of on an angle. So I'm gonna do the rest of my nails just on an angle so you can see what the finished product looks like all the way around, okay? Here goes. So here's the finished product. That's what it looks like. I like the pointy one most. If you do thinner lines, it won't go so far down. But if you have square nails, this is a good alternative too. I hope you guys like the tutorial. Smile, be sunny, even though it's getting rainy and cloudy outside, and have a great time, okay? Comment below, subscribe above, and as always, enjoy painting your nails. Bye!